Our main event is underway. Tessa Blanchard in the black, Candice LeRae in the purple. Loudon, they call her Candice Wrestling.
I am looking at two very, very intense young athletes here.
Fresh off the Mae Young Classic.
These two are, they're competitive athletes here. Both of these young ladies want to win at any cost.
And Tessa, speaking of which, just grabs her by the hair. And these people are rabid. The patrons of bar wrestling.
The feeling in the air is that of a big match. It's a big match still.
Yeah, this is wild. I got goosebumps about it. And Southern California is no stranger to Candice LeRae. But listen to them screaming for Tessa all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina.
This is it. This is it. This is the main event right here.
Candice is going down. Tessa's overpowering her.
We've seen Tess as a main event wrestler. She's main events in Wrestle Circus and all over the world.
She's main evented the Mae Young Classic. Tessa now snapmare takeover into a chin lock, a tight chin lock. She's trying to block the eyesight of Candice. If Candice can't see, Candice can't escape. Or so Tessa would think, I guess.
She has definitely got her in control.
Tessa goes up and over. Now she hits the ropes. Tessa ducks a clothesline from Candice. Big shoulder tackle.
Tessa one step ahead of Candice LeRae thus far.
Tessa Blanchard off the ropes. Candice tries to trip her and almost got her. Whoa, and she just passed her by.
Does not.
Meanwhile, head scissors! Candice LeRae with an effective head scissor takeover. Tessa's a little bit dizzy.
Candice looks like...
Oh, a drop kick!
Candice looked like she was thinking about what to do next, like she wasn't sure exactly how she was going to next attack her opponent.
Well, and Candice wrestling the scientific wrestler, but she's not afraid to be a daredevil, Loudon.
Right now, Candice going into terrifying.
Meanwhile, she just had a long stare, and Shania Baszler seen it here right in front of us.
Yeah,
you know,
I saw that. I could feel.
Shayna doesn't seem to rhyme, but
I could feel that. Shayna Baszler.
Candice LeRae better keep her head on Tessa Blanchard. I mean, there's plenty to worry about across the ring from her. She should keep her mind on what's going on inside the ring as opposed to what's happening outside the ring, Loudon.
She has plenty to worry about in the ring. The daughter of a horseman. Nothing less than perfection in that ring. Tessa Blanchard.
No, and you know, I've seen Tully Blanchard watch Tessa's matches. I've seen it happen at Wrestle Circus. I've talked to Tully afterwards, and he always has critiques. Tessa is literally being trained by one of the greatest wrestlers there ever was.
Tully Blanchard's one of the greatest of all time.
And every single match, he scrutinizes what she does in there and tells her how she could do it better.
Right there.
Just like that.
Tessa Blanchard.
Code breaker out of the corner, and Candice LeRae's got to be out of it. Look at her eyes. She kicks out.
Relentless offense from Tessa Blanchard.
Loudon, something you got to remember is that Tessa's young in her career, and when she doesn't get that pin right away, she starts to get frustrated.
But I'm noticing a new Tessa Blanchard. I'm noticing a change in Tessa Blanchard, more of a killer instinct, more like her father, more like her father. That killer instinct, that Blanchard killer instinct.
Tessa Blanchard now locks up Candice LeRae in the ropes, and another drop kick to the small of the back.
That's another trademark.
She's going to be looking for a back elbow here. Oh, and she missed! Candice LeRae, obviously watching the Mae Young Classic, she would have known that move was coming. Candice LeRae misses a boot of her own.
No, but Tessa right back. Tessa right back.
Neck breaker!
Tessa right back on top, staying on top for opponent.
Hooks the leg, 2.
A trademark of her father as well. Tenacity.
Tessa slamming the mat. She's showing frustration. Candice wrestling, not showing signs of frustration. She's calm, she's cool, she's collected. Candice has been doing this for too long to get shaken, Loudon.
If you were a wrestling fan growing up in the 80s, you idolized Tully Blanchard. Imagining growing up with him as your father, as the learning tree.
Yeah, but Loudon, imagine standing across the ring from Kevin Steen. Kevin Owens, better known as Kevin Owens globally. That's what Candice LeRae has done. Candice LeRae has fought the Young Bucks, Loudon. Candice LeRae is as tough as they come for a female competitor, for any competitor, Loudon. And that's what we're seeing against Tessa here, who, as young as she is, looks like the veteran.
I'm taking nothing away from Candice LeRae. She's a tremendous competitor.
Oh, and Tessa looks like she's out.
But up until that point, it was my opinion that Tessa was one step ahead. But right there, Candice turning things around.
Candice LeRae is the type to make you eat your words. Whether you know it or not, she's going to prove you wrong.
I don't know. I would not count Tessa Blanchard out. Like I said, we're seeing a new side to her. Very focused, very intense.
Ooh, man. Shot across the chest, and Candice LeRae delivers one right back to Tessa. And the two women are now on their feet, and they're fighting. They're punching the shit out of each other. One of our fans asking, not in the face. Candice LeRae makes sure to land the next 5 on the face.
They're all on
That's
the
about
face.
8 to the face of Tessa. And Tessa pops her right in the nose. Candice returns the favor.
From all the way to the other side.
Full steam ahead.
Man, these two.
We're getting into concussion territory now, Loudon.
These two are really laying it in here, giving it all they got. They're going to leave it all in the ring tonight.
Oh, man, absolutely annihilating each other. You know what Tessa told me earlier? She hasn't wrestled Candice in 2 years. There's a drop kick. 1, 2.
Well,
That was almost it.
A lot has happened in the last 2 years.
You're right.
Candice is not the wrestler she was 2 years ago, and Tessa Blanchard's not the wrestler she was 6 months ago.
You're right. Tessa Blanchard's not the wrestler she was last week. Every match she gets better, Loudon, and that's the benefit of being young, is that you can always improve. Has Candice LeRae, has she topped out? Absolutely not!
Taking this opportunity to just forearm Tessa in the corner.
Oh my, and Candice LeRae is on top of her game. She's going to the top.
Tessa from
Double
behind.
stomp to
And
the small of
wow.
Tessa's back, and that hurt.
She
That hurt.
nailed
That's
it.
gotta be it. 1, 2. Oh.
She nailed her right. Tessa's back folded
Did
in
you
a direction.
see the way Tessa folded?
It folded in a direction that looked like
Like an accordion, Loudon. It's almost like Candice heard me. Diamond cutter. Tessa now twists the arm. Arm trap DDT.
devastating hold.
And that's not it. Even though she was just spiked on her skull.
With the hammerlock. Candice is still fighting. Tessa's still fighting.
Tessa's got that killer look in her eyes. And Tessa looks like she wants to go to the top. I know what's coming, Loudon. Again, anyone who studied the Mae Young Classic would know, here comes a cannonball from Tessa.
Well, we didn't see Tully Blanchard go to the top a lot, but looks like Tessa isn't afraid.
Cannonball!
And
oh, God.
her risk paid off.
Oh, no, and Tessa looks like she could be hurt. No, there's a roll-up. And Tessa kicks out. Wait a minute, Candice now locking her up. Is that a rear naked? And she's, look at that, she's flipping off Shayna. What? Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
A message to
Tessa,
Shayna.
meanwhile, is locked up. She's got a rear naked choke. Tessa's fighting. And we talked about her focus. She has to keep her focus on her opponent. Tessa is fighting out of this hold. Candice's head is not in the ring tonight, Loudon.
Yeah, but look at Tessa. Look at Tessa fight.
Oh, and there's a backpack stunner.
Tessa fighting like a champ. Fighting like a champ.
And Tessa and Candice are absolutely pushing each other to the limit tonight. And Tessa twists her out.
Sending Candice face first. Candice face first into the canvas.
That
See
could be it. And Tessa barely got the cover.
No,
Candice barely kicks out.
Tessa could not get all her weight on top of the shoulders of Candice
No,
LeRae.
she couldn't. She could not plant the bridge, Loudon.
Candice on Dream Street.
And I'm telling you, both of them are thinking, what do I have to do?
Tessa's got more up her sleeve, I'm pretty sure here. I'm pretty sure there's more in that book of strategy that she's learned from those years with her father on the road.
And Candice LeRae with a swinging facebuster from the second rope.
And now it's...
And Tessa's rolling around. She's trying to get under the ropes. That's experience, Loudon. That's experience speaking.
There's been a lot of
Candice,
head
meanwhile,
trauma in this match. A lot of head
Candice.
trauma.
Oh, man, running forearm to the chest. She's just getting started. Wait a minute, Tessa put the boot up.
Candice using
Candice
the whole
fighting
ring.
to get her to the top of the rope. Oh, and she chops her.
Just using every part of the ring, using the
Wait a
whole
minute.
ring.
Is Candice looking for a swinging Frankensteiner? No, a swinging DDT. No, a swinging backbreaker.
From the second rope.
That's it. Candice LeRae